Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another great episode of Kyndra's Corner Live. Yes, 2 days in a row doing this comedic podcast with underground comedians who are better than your favorite comedians because they go and steal their jokes, right? But you didn't hear that from me. Without further ado, before I go ahead and bring my wonderful guests on, please make sure you all are like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you all are not missing any more exclusive interviews, great comedians, and the whole nine. You never know who might pop up here, okay? I was told Bill Gates is going to come here next week, so y'all need to subscribe so you can actually see him. My first thing I want to say, I realize that men will say anything just to get some hoo-ha. I actually had this man ask me, so what type of men do you like? And I said, men who shut up. He said, yeah, I don't be talking for real. And I'm like, sir, you can't be serious. This is a true story. Next, women will real life with their cars go and hit stuff like they're bumper cars and just keep on moving, right? And I'm gonna tell you who the first person I'm gonna bring on because she does this all the time. That's why her car is beat up. Miss Kate is in the building. Why do you keep looking at your car as a bumper car? You'll just drive. Oh, skirt. Hit, oopsie.
Why are you telling my secrets out in public? I'm more upset that you're sharing my secrets. Yeah, I will. It's how you get attention. Also, if you just scream like you're injured, men tend to come over. So these are the 2 tips, ladies. This is how you get men.
Well, hey, listen, it's okay. It's okay. But I have somebody else who I want to bring on. He actually still owes me money from 2006. All right. Herb is in the building. Herb, where's my money at? Okay, I need my money, Herb.
Well, in 2006, I was actually 5. So if you give money to a 5-year-old, you deserve not to get it back.
Well, we got one last person, man. This comic, man. He's out there living his best life. He just partied with Ice-T and Ice Cube. He's the one who told him, "Hey, this is your stage name. You actually got to do it." And he just pimp slapped Monica Lewinsky for what she did to Bill Clinton and everybody. Joe is in the building. Joe, why'd you pimp slap Monica Lewinsky? How dare you?
I feel like I should correct the record on a few things you just said.
Yes. Go ahead.
I've never met Ice-T or Ice Cube. I was in a gangster rap group, is true. An all-white gangster rap group in the 90s. It's true.
Really?
It was. In Queens, yeah. We were really bad, as you'd suspect. And Monica Lewinsky did nothing wrong. What did Monica Lewinsky was taken advantage of by the president. We owe, as a country, as a society, we owe Monica Lewinsky an apology.
We do. Well, I'll get her on the podcast next week and we'll get the apology ready. What was the name of your group? What was the name of your group?
The name of the group was 7 Days a Weed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did a room in New York in this past week, and I have a bit about it. And this woman goes, "Prove it!" And I just started spitting bars, like top of my head. It wasn't like. It was written stuff. It wasn't freestyle. Yeah. Just started spitting. They're like, "Whoa!"
Okay.
Was Curtis?
Before the podcast is over, you guys spit us like a quick hot 16, and then I'm gonna follow up, and then Kate's gonna follow behind, and Herb's gonna do the same thing. We're gonna just like invent that, okay?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Cool rap name.
Can I give my Instagram?
Of course we can. We'll do that all at the end and everything.
Okay,
so
cool.
Let me go ahead. Let's start off with the interesting news of the week. And Herb, let me come to you first. So, a church in Mexico that claims to be selling plots of land in heaven. I love these people, right? Like you go up there and build a cloud mansion with a view. They're saying you can buy for $100 to $250 per square meter, supposedly backed by authorization from God. And you know the crazy thing is, people actually went to go and buy this in Mexico. Herb, what are your thoughts on this?
I just love how it's so specific. Like they have like a square meter to like cost rate. Like that's pretty hilarious. Like I wonder if there's like Section 8 properties in heaven. You know what I mean? Like, is there like a good part? That's pretty funny though. But hey, get your bag how you can, I guess.
Well, let me ask you, her before I go to Miss Kate. Let me ask you: have you ever been like or you personally know someone who will be like almost came so close to being a scam? Like, it doesn't have to be something like this, or just in general. Know someone who you just like, bro, you just like getting a scam. Give me your money, right? Have you ever anything in that matter?
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I have friends that are really into crypto, so like I know a couple people that have been scammed. They've never gotten me, but yeah, like my whole family, they got in like a crypto scam, and it's pretty funny to this day. But yeah, no, haven't got me yet. Knock on wood.
That's
So
good. That's
yeah.
good. You're better than others. So, Miss Kate, you want me to repeat it back to you, or you got it?
No, I got it. What is the Bible verse like? Is it's easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter heaven?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
there's so many Bible quotes that undermine these people selling this, but it's like, but also didn't Trump make like a gold Bible that costs like $450 or whatever? Like, I gotta say that if you believe that someone is the like gatekeeper to a property in the sky, you kind of deserve to have your money taken from you. Maybe that's mean, but I just kind of feel like at no point, if you're not being like, yo, wait, you're the real estate agent for God? And like, how are you getting this to the rest of the world? Or is it just Mexico? Like, what is I don't know. I feel like I would question the pipeline. However, I feel like I would be very susceptible to be able to be convinced to be in a cult because I almost got, I know I would. Because did you remember Rodan and Fields? This is specific to women. You don't.
No.
Okay, this might have been exclusive to the fun white whores, but we were like back like 5 years ago, every actor I knew in Los Angeles that was a woman and like after, over 25 was like, hey, you got to buy into this and then you sell it to all your friends and you're making passive income. And when I tell you, I went to 3 of those meetings, like, man, I really could do this. The startup capital you needed to buy in was $1,000, which I definitely didn't have.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, who can I scam to get $1,000 to then later scam them for these skin products that certainly don't work? And I had there was a period where we all got scared of our DMs because it was the same DM. It was like, hey, fill in the blank. Haven't chatted in a while. Hope you're well. If you're interested in blah blah blah, and it was just like, oh man. But I really did almost do it. So I'm susceptible.
Almost. No, you remember
Almost.
Jim Jones? That like not the rapper Jim Jones. Jim Jones. The yeah. Do you think that you would have probably gotten with his cult?
Possibly. They were all losing weight. They were losing weight, and they were like, there was the right pitch. Yeah, probably.
I love it. I love it. Mr. Joe, same thing with you. Do you want me to repeat the interesting news, or you got it?
I got it. Well, first of all, just in terms of Jim Jones, my wife was born and raised in Guyana, in Jonestown. It's true. That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
So like we know that story very well, how people convert. Now, I think it's interesting. Who's on that homeowners association for that plot in heaven? I don't know. I mean, they probably have like all the old. I don't know. I don't know as much about the Bible as I should, but they probably have all like the old confusing Bible rules for the HOA. But it was a good deal. I mean, you can't get a shed in DC at that price. So I'm saying I couldn't find it on Zillow, but I'm saying that's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent deal there. I'm a skeptic. I don't fall for things. I really don't. And my wife runs all my money, so runs all our money. So I try to just make sound financial decisions,
You got a good wife. Some of them, like some spouses, bro, like I'm like, wow, you couldn't tell. Like I have seen where I came across this article today where this old football coach, right, probably was born in 1895. And she's with this girl who's probably born like in 2002.
You talking about Bill Belichick? Everybody knows this.
Bill Belichick.
Possibly, but she's like,
it's definitely everybody knows the story.
I don't know, but the tagline was, he's like, oh, she fell in love with my smile. She didn't know I was a millionaire, and I'm like, sir, your smile? What are you talking about?
You guys
no, she walked past him in first class. No, she absolutely knew he was rich. He was wearing Super Bowl rings, seated in first class. Please, sir, please. It's embarrassing.
But listen, I'm not gonna burst his bubble. Nobody should burst his bubble, okay? Like it was his smile, right?
That's true love. That's true love right there.
Okay, Herb.
You guys just don't like.
Hey, city girls up, right? You know what?
He's 25 years older than her father.
Ah, then her dad?
Yeah, it's true. I'm not making that up. I mean,
He
it
could
is.
be
I
her
guess,
dad's dad.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't see the
I mean,
problem.
whatever. Shut
I
up,
mean,
Herb.
it's not a crime what they're doing. It's not a crime, but it is like legitimately questionable. It is creepy.
That's a happy relationship in my book.
Herb's got goals.
Wait, hold up, Joe. Before you got married, okay? How long have you been married? How many years have you been married?
26.
26. Prior to getting married, was there any woman? What was the oldest woman you remember just entertaining, going on some dates with? The oldest, like out of the age gap wise, or you always stayed within the age vicinity when dating?
I don't have an interesting answer to this because I was pretty limited. I grew up in Queens and then I went to school in South Huntington. I was a nerd. I didn't have a lot of unlike Herb here. I probably didn't have a lot of options with the ladies. You know what I mean? I really didn't.
Herb does clean up. He cleans up in LA. He does. That's the reputation.
I don't doubt it. It's all personality. You flatter me. It's all I will say about the Bill Belichick thing, it's just interesting that she's like, oh, he's so handsome and so charming. Like, he is the most unlikable person in football in probably ever. And it's not like, take a look at him. It's not like he's a good looking guy,
No.
He has no personality.
And old balls. Yeah.
It's possible. I came across another article, a little while back. A man who's 92 years old. He just welcomed his first child, and I'm like, wow, okay, sir, that's beautiful, right?
Yeah. I guess
love is love.
I think that is so selfish. It's like Alec Baldwin pumping out. Like, doesn't he have a fetus too? Like, he's got 97 kids. What are we doing? Like, your funeral and your child's birth theoretically could happen on the same day. I mean, I guess it's true for anyone, whatever. But like,
well, they're both going to need the same care at the same time.
Hello.
Oh God!
Maybe that makes it easier.
Before I answer the interesting news, right? You young guy. Okay. The oldest woman that you've entertained, dated, had relations, maybe, I don't know, you're probably still a virgin. Who knows? What's the oldest?
No.
Oldest.
Herb? None.
Oh,
no, there's nothing wrong with that. I came across like a 25-year-old virgin male. Ain't nothing
That's
wrong
true.
with that.
There is nothing wrong with it.
Oh my God.
It's always, not the norm,
I'm just guessing he's not. And I've known him for like 90 seconds.
I'm saving myself.
I love it. Good. Save it. Okay. The oldest woman that you so far.
that I've ever talked to? Probably like in their 30s, but like nothing crazy. Like nothing happened.
Okay. Gotcha. Did she have kids or?
I don't even know. It was kind of like surface level. Like, it wasn't even like a real relationship for real. But
Gotcha.
I'm open to it. Whoever's watching this, you can DM me at Herb Does Comedy right there. Submit your applications.
Submit your applications. Get out here.
No, I haven't done anything like that.
All right.
No.
Well,
I will say, when I was in junior high school, I had a very attractive divorced woman teacher, and she's in her early 70s now. She still looks, in her early 70s, she really still looks good.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's not like I sort of like, how you like go back to people you knew in high school and you like Facebook stalk them.
Yeah,
I do that every once in a while with
like when your wife's pissing you off. You know what? Miss Grady would never have done this to me.
Yeah, that's right.
That sounds like the president of France. You know that?
Yeah.
Like, he's married to his teacher. Like, that's like some.
Yeah. I mean, the teachers, hey, listen, we're younger, we're hot now, so it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, typically, versus them wearing mullets, You know, mullets back in the day, that was tragic. You know, made you not want to actually go to school.
Wait, Mama Cat, answer the same question though. How old would you go, or did you go? Have you gone?
For myself,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I was gonna get to that. I've had a couple of sugar daddies. They were in their 50s, and they were
Good for
poor,
you, girl.
right? I didn't know my worth. So this was a Splendid Daddy. Like, it was crap. I was like, can you give me some cat food? He's like, oh, can
Splendid
you
Daddy.
do a little bit more? And I'm like, sir, listen, this cat doesn't make no macaroni sounds if you don't have no cheese. You have nothing right now. Okay, I don't want this Velveeta. I need the expensive cheese that costs over $100. Like, what's wrong with you? How dare you? Right? He blocked me. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. He didn't even know what. I think he kept, when he was coming, he kept calling me lady. Who is lady? My name is Kyndra. My name is not lady, sir. I don't like that. Screw him. But yeah, in their 50s, I had a man. I was 18, fresh out of high school. I think he was like in his 60s, but he always tried to holler at everybody. Mr. Rick. Rick was old. He said, he walked me to my car. He was a security guard. He said, listen, girl. He never knew none of our names. We were always girl to him. He says, I want to make love to you. Mama doesn't have to know. That's what he said, Mr. Rick. Creepy old Rick, right? Yeah. That's
the Predator swan song. Like, Mama doesn't have to know. Get out of my face. Oh.
Wait. What about before I go ahead and enter the interesting news of the week? What about you, Miss Kate? What's the oldest you've ever entertained guy-wise?
Well, this is going to make me sound like a real pile of shit, but I was very, very, very poor when I lived in San Diego when I was like 20. And so I would go on dates for dinner. And I went on some dates with some gentlemen that, they were 50 plus, but I ate really well for a while. Oops, sorry.
Did any of them were like, hey, I want to be with you. Let's make this serious? Or
Yeah.
What was your excuse?
Yeah.
What was your get out of like jail?
Ghosting. I was immature. I've learned my lesson. Like, you do need to have the uncomfortable conversation. But no, I just would be like, yeah, let's talk about it, and then just not reply to like text or calls.
I love it.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, my answer for the interesting news of the week, hey, you know what? Hey, listen, if you fall for this, you deserve what you get. That's all I gotta say. Like, even when I came across this other article a couple of weeks ago, how this man, Nigerian, somewhere, I think he was Nigerian guy, somewhere in Africa. He said that Jesus is coming back on Sunday, and then Sunday came and he got arrested for stealing everybody's money. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. You go, God. All right. Let's go with the random poll, and I'm going to go to Mr. Joe first. So the random poll, since we're still kind of like on the religious topic in a way, when was there a time that you thought an opportunity came from God, but later realized it came from the enemy? A first or most memorable time?
Well, I feel like all opportunities come from, I do believe in a higher power that's organizing everything in the universe and established matter and energy. Matter and energy came together, and we have life, and I think it's all being organized. So I think every opportunity comes from that being. I think there's some grand, organism that has all of the knowledge of the universe, and so I think every opportunity comes from that. I think if you visit with that opportunity with your ego, I think that's where you can fall through a trap door, or where that can have damaging and really deleterious impact on your life and the people around you and drag you down. But if you visit every opportunity with the idea that we're all figures of light and we're supposed to be a light in someone else's life, rather than darkness in somebody else's life, or rather than viewing it through your own ego, I think you'll have more success in life. That's, I don't know, that's the way I look at it. Maybe a little too philosophical for this podcast, but I mean, when you say the enemy, who's the enemy? We're our own enemy. We serve internally. When we're internal conflict, we're our own worst enemy. I think when you look at the country right now, corporations and the pharmaceutical companies and the social media companies and the news outlets make us our own enemies as citizens, and try to drag us into darkness. But we're figures of light, and if you view everything through that lens, all opportunities come from God.
Okay. Well said. Well said. What about you,
Yeah.
Herb?
Oh man, mine's gonna be lame in comparison to that. But one time where I thought it was a good opportunity and it turned out to be the enemy was this girl I dated. This girl I thought she was really cool, and then it turned out she wasn't cool. Like she made me believe in horoscopes because I was like, I'm never gonna date a Leo again. This is the last time in my entire life I'm gonna do this. But hey, she was it was cool. You live and you
What
learn.
was your final strike with her where you're like, yeah, you're done? Your final strike.
This is funny. uh, I was I was trying to have a conversation with her, and she's like, "Actually, I'm gonna go watch Hamilton," and then she just watched Hamilton, and we just didn't talk. So I was like, "All right, that's it. This is it."
I understand. Okay. What about you? What about you,
Wait,
Miss K?
I have a
Go ahead.
question though.
Go ahead.
Before you leave me, I've been trying to figure this out this entire time. Is that like the Last Supper on your wall?
It is
With
the
like,
Last Supper of
but
rap
everyone's
artists.
black.
Yes,
Oh,
it
okay.
is. Fitting for the topic, right?
Yeah.
I love
Who's
it.
in the middle? Who's the
Yes.
Jesus?
Oh yeah, who's Jesus?
I don't know. I guess it's Kanye, because it's like Kanye's in the middle.
Hilarious.
He had a whole
We can peel
gospel
back those layers.
Yeah, he had a whole gospel album. What about you, Miss K?
Sorry.
Yeah, I would say that there was a theater opportunity when I first moved to LA where, again, this speaks to me being susceptible to a cult, that I was like, I auditioned once and I was like, yes, like God is good, because I got it right away. I was like, here we go. And then I go to the first day of rehearsal and they were like, okay, congratulations. Now that you're a part of this, you have to sell $800 worth of tickets to, yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm. And sure didn't. I was like, well, I auditioned and booked this, so I'm going to go peddle tickets on the street, which is what I did. I did not find success in selling $800 worth of tickets. Turns out in Hollywood, when you're like, hey, will you come see my show? People don't pay a lot of attention to you, and they're not willing to give you cash for the tickets. So yeah, it turns out I don't know who that was from, but certainly wasn't a blessing. It was a lesson. So,
You looked on the review page. Next time you filled out for a job, you're like, let me go and look on the actual review page. That's what adulthood teaches you all, right? Like,
yes, if you went and looked up that theater, it has since closed, shockingly. But after I did that, I looked up all the theater online, and it was like, yeah, this is a scam. Don't do this. And I was like, okay, so we should look up, before we audition, we should look up, the reviews, because this ain't Broadway. So yeah, I learned.
Well, my answer, it like similar to Herb. It was a man, right? One of them, I think I've shared about this plenty of times, came from prison, right? I was like, oh, he's the only person from the inside. He's selling drugs in there, whatever, probably pimping people, who knows, right? And he was sending me money. Okay, it was great. I'm like, he sent me to the nail salon. He sent me to the spa. Yes. Yeah, and guess what? I was upset with him. He's like, "Don't let no man touch on you." I was like, "Yeah, whatever." I said that was an agreement, right? I said, "I'm not gonna get a male massage therapist," but I was upset, so I allowed the Asian to touch up on me. He rubs his little small, thumb, penis, kid shooter on me, and I'm like, "Well, that's what he gets." Like, and I'm like, "Wait, this is sexual harassment." I said, "I'm never having a man, male masseuse, do this to me again. I'm never right." A job, right? Just like Kate, she was saying, just like Kate, not looking up the reviews. This company still owes me money. Okay, question. Did you get your did they steal money? Did you get your check? Did you get a check from them or
No, you had to make up the difference. So if you didn't sell that amount of tickets, you were still expected to do the show, but then you would have to pay the theater for the difference of the tickets. So that show cost me $600.
Oh wow. Okay, got you.
Yeah, and I had when I tell you I had negative money, I was like, listen, we live and we learn, but like it was a guy running the theater. So technically it's just a man stealing my money. So I mean, I could get real mad about that too.
Before we move on, sorry, I have a few
Go
questions
ahead.
about yours. I have a few questions about your story.
Go ahead.
So, first of all, how did you meet a man in prison?
Oh yeah, Facebook. They all got Facebook. Facebook
in
Messenger.
Prison?
That's it. Yeah, they do. That's. I'm telling you, prison's a joke. Like, they'll bring in Popeyes. They sleep with the guards, the warden. They smoke weed. They do heroin. They do it all in prison. Prison. It's free rent. Free. You eat 3 times a day. You know, got a nice little cot.
And you can get on a computer and update your Facebook.
You can.
They have cell phones.
The cell phones. Yeah.
They have access to. They give them their cell phones.
They sneak them in.
No, they just sneak them in.
Or what's that thing? I forgot what it's called, where it can get a whole overview. What's that thing called, y'all? Where it gets a whole overview and it drops. I cannot think. You know,
like a drone?
Drone. Yeah, they do drones. They drop the drugs off the drones and stuff like that. They do that.
Yeah.
So, and what was he in prison for?
Armed robbery. He spent 10 years. He was 16 when he went in.
Damn.
Holy shit.
But he got you a massage. How generous.
Yeah.
You bypassed every red flag.
I know. Listen, at that time, I had.
I mean, sometimes there's a few red flags. You
all
bypassed like about 20 of them.
Oh yeah, but you know, he was a great conversationalist. You know, it's nothing like getting your vagina ate through the phone with a prisoner, right? It's the best thing ever, right? 10 times out of 10, I would recommend, but just don't do it, okay? Because I'm telling you, will love it there, but then you're gonna hate it there. Because I'm telling you, if you don't answer the phone, hey, where were you? We're together. I'm like, I didn't say we were together. We're just having fun. What are you talking about? Just like with UK, you're going on a date with the dinner, you're getting food. What are you talking about? We're not together.
Yeah. I just want steak.
Just like with the woman. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Hamilton. Like she's like, it was just you were just a place filler.
Yeah, I guess so. I would just be scared if your guy got out. That's the thing that I'd be concerned with. You know, like once he gets out, he's gonna be like, "Yo, where my money?" I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Joe, that was it. That's how, because they that Facebook mess. What else was your follow-up question with that as well?
Did you ever go to I have no sense of what these things are, but did you ever do like a prison visit, like a conjugal visit, or no?
You have to be married, don't you?
I mentioned like, hey, let's get married. He says no. See, just like Kate, she would have joined the cult. I would have gotten married in prison, right? Like me and Kate are just like the same person, right? Just living different stories. But no, I never did. He only had 6 months left, right? I met him when he was when he was 7 months in, and then we started really picking up speed. 3 months, like about two months later, and I was like, oh my gosh, I found a guy for me. This is from God, and God's up there fronting like, bro, what are you talking about? This is not from me.
I don't know that this was like God or the devil. I think you were just exercising poor judgment here. I mean, you tried to marry a guy in prison, and he said no.
Yeah, I said, can you get my name tattooed on your? He had 1 space left. He says, I'll do that in the free world. I was like, okay, cool.
He had 1 space left.
Just 1 space of all the skin.
My sugar daddy got my name tatted on him. I'm like, yes, man, I am her. Okay, I'm her. Yes.
I love it.
Wow.
Did you end up meeting the prison guy in real life ever? Did y'all ever connect?
It was terrible. That's what I'm saying. It was. Listen, he played the part. When he would do, we do Bible study together. I would host a Bible study. He'd be like, you know what? Thank you, Yahweh, so much for her. She's amazing. I pray. Like, I didn't know what happened to you. Like, but he was horrible. He's a drug addict. Okay, freaking drug addict.
You met him in prison. What is you expect he's going to be a gentleman?
Yeah, that's a good point, Joe.
Did you
That's
expect
a
he was going to
very
have his
good
shit
point.
together? He went to jail for armed robbery at 16.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, he didn't
a
get his
very
law
good
degree in
point.
his downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lower expectations. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, listen. It's been worse. Listen. I learned that was, and when he came out, I only dealt with him for 2 months, and I'm like, yeah, we're not dealing. I'm not dealing with this. I'm like, all right, Father, I'm sorry. You know, it's kind of like when women go through their whole years and they're like, oh, now I'm a born again virgin, right? Reborn again. You know, I always say to every woman out there, listen, your wholeness gets deleted after you have your period. It's the sins washed away by the blood of Christ. Okay,
Hell yeah.
I'm telling you, all right, it starts over. You're back at zero, okay?
Love that for me. Love it.
Yes, but before we go ahead and go and stuff like that, I want you guys to please shout out I'm gonna go to you first, Mr. Joe. Shout out your any shows, your social media handle, anything that you have going on so people can come and support you.
Yeah, thank you. It's best way is my Instagram. All my shows are on there. I got shows next week, the following week, and the week after that in DC. It's and then I'm gonna be in New York City again. But please follow me on Instagram at Joe_tells_jokes. Joe tells jokes underscores in between each word.
Love it. Okay, you got any merch? Anything that people can support you in, any merch or so?
Yeah, it's all on the Instagram. Just follow me there. Yeah.
Cool. Mr. Herb, what about you?
Yeah, no, you guys can follow me on my Instagram at Herb Does Comedy. I run a weekly show out here in LA called Punch Out. One of the fastest growing shows in the city. And check that out. It's on my Instagram. And yeah, I don't have any shows. Actually, I have a show in February at Flappers. So if you want to come.
I've heard of Flappers. Okay, all right.
Cool.
Okay, all right. And merch, you got any merch or anything?
No, not yet, but I'm working on a calendar. Gotta release a calendar.
All right, are you gonna show off the 6-pack or are you gonna show off that keg? Like, what's gonna be on each January Fed? What's gonna be on there? All right, like, you know, what are you gonna be looking like?
You just gotta wait. It's gonna be me and just like good life advice, for each month. So you guys wait on that.
So one of the life advice you should put on there: do coke because crack is whack. Miss Kate, what any shows since we had last seen you? Any shows coming up? Anything merch?
Yes, I have a show in 2 weeks at Flappers, but I don't know any information. The producers being KG, and then I got asked to do a bringer show and was told I needed to bring 10 people, and that was going to be at the Comedy Store. And I was like, I'm all set. So that's not happening. That was supposed to be in February. But you can find out all of my info at the Kate Gaffney, TheKateGaffney. That's on Instagram. That's on all the socials. And yeah, please follow me. I'll follow you guys back.
I love it. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much to all of my guests. I appreciate you guys so much for coming on. Miss Kate, thank you for, popping up, as my last person. I do appreciate it. With everybody else, make sure you guys please support each and every one of my guests. And if you don't, let your credit score go back to zero. With that being said, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. We're out. Thank y'all.